Hello, this is my half-time reaction to MK Dons versus Bolton. First of all, Kachunga's in the team again. Ooh, we're going to score lots of goals when he's in the team, honestly. To be honest, I think he's James Milner. Works really hard and does absolutely nothing else. But hey, that's my opinion. I'm sure others will call that opinion, say it's rubbish. But I just don't like him. I just think he's never done anything in the Bolton shirt. Why he gets in the team, I have no idea. Uh, as for the game, last season we went there, we got absolutely trenched. This season it looks like a completely different team. I said that they have sold players, brought in 14 new signings. They've lost the last two games. So actually, we're in a more stable condition than they are. So, Dean Charles scored the penalty. To be honest, he should have had one before that when he took an extra couple of touches. Never needed to do it, should have hit it first time. Because we would have been one up already at that point. Josh Thomason had a shot, just dipped up, just was dipping, and goalkeeper had to send it over. End of the half, to be honest, they had lots of corners, but didn't do anything with it. We'd looked pretty solid so far. So let's hope the second half continues in the same vein, and it'll be 3 points to us. By the way, have they actually got any fans? Because it doesn't look like they have. But then again, the stadium is way too big. In fact, actually, the way we're going, we're needing a stadium that size. But hey, that's just another point. Let's see what happens second half. Well, I send it 2-0. Could have been far more. Dean Charles had a really good chance second half. And Iredale hit the post. We should have had two penalties in the game as well. Because actually, in the first half, before Charles scored his penalty, we had another chance. I don't know if it was Charles or it was Kachunga that was brought down. I can't remember, but one of them was brought down, and that to me should have been a penalty. But hey, it is what it is. We still won 2-0. Even at the end, we could have scored. I mean, Jesus, George Johnson lets it across the bloody front of goal, but hey, it is what it is. It stayed at 2. Tonight, not a lot you can say that's bad about tonight, to be honest. We played well. We did play well. I mean, we were much better than them. They were a shadow of the team that we played last season, which was good because in my opinion, we got bastard off them last year. When we played there, we absolutely got mauled, especially in the first half. Second half, I don't think it was quite so bad. First half, we got mauled. They were cutting through us like butter. But this season, they didn't, so that was nice. I don't know if Kachunga gets in the team. Do you know what? I was looking at his stats during the game, actually. And do you know what? He's probably a 1 in 10 striker. Scores in every 1 in 10. So what's the fucking point in him? I just don't get the point in Kachunga, to be honest. And nobody will convince me otherwise. I don't like him. He's never done anything. Yeah, he got fouled for the free kick that Iredale then put an absolute fucking purling crossing for Jones to score that bullet header. But other than that, he did fuck all. Passed it back a lot. Got caught in possession a lot. He runs around a lot. Works hard. Does nothing. To me, he's the James Milner of the Bolton team. I always hated him as a player. I always thought he was fucking shite as well. Well, Kachunga is shite for me. I don't understand why he's in the team, other than to run around like an headless fucking chicken. Because let's be honest, he ain't going to score loads when you've got a 1 in 10 striker. It's just, it doesn't happen. So, what else is there to talk about? George Johnson played alright for once. Nearly got caught out of position first half and second half. But he did a really good tackle as well in the second half. that probably saved us a goal. Gethin Jones had a great game. It was him who got cropped for the penalty. Ran forward a hell of a lot in that first half. Did in the second half as well. And of course he scored the header as well. Fantastic. George Thomason had a really, really good game. Kieran Lee had an okay game. I'm not convinced with Kieran Lee. Sorry, I know people think, oh, he's technical and he's great and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, and he's all of those things, but he's also old. And sometimes his pace is lacking when we need it, especially as he's like an attacking midfielder. I'd prefer it if he wasn't in the team, but that's just me. MJ Williams just did MJ Williams thing and nearly put us in trouble a couple of times with his passing. Other than that, just did the normal. So to be honest, it was a really easy win. I didn't think that would happen at MK Dons. I mean, the game was soulless because let's be honest, they had no fans in that ground. That ground seems to be a big white elephant, but hey, then again, MK Dons are a fake team. But other than that, hey, we won. Jobs are good. On and upwards to Peterborough on Saturday, which I will be at. So yeah, let's see what happens there. Bye for now.